Hello, everybody. Welcome to On the Bright Side. My name is Daniel. I'm joined by Ben.
Hello.
Me and Ben we both looked at the length of this episode and we're all like, this can't be right. After they dropped an hour and a half on us, they're all like, a normal length episode for the first time since season 1. Even then, they made a director's cut for season 1 where everything was 48 minutes long, so it's like, this is the shortest episode in a while. Which, I don't mind for recording and editing, but I am interested to see what happened, because last time, what happened, Ben?
A lot happened. It was really just a big introduction to characters.
I'm surprised you're not doing your normal thing if everyone died, because this is a show where that can actually apply.
Yeah, where everyone just actually dies.
Yeah. Although, really only Subaru and... Was his name Rachins? Of the named characters, those two are the only one that we saw affected by the Archbishop of Wrath. She dropped a child.
Rest in peace, honestly. What a way to go.
So, I think I figured out, I don't know if I told you this, I think I figured out the point in which she charmed everyone. She started the conversation by clapping.
Yeah.
And everyone went silent after that. We got that to deal with, but we're in this new town with all these waterways that definitely won't flood. And we met a bunch of new characters and was reunited with basically every character that we've met so far.
Reunited and it feels so good.
I don't know about that one. There's
nothing in this show feels good, Daniel.
There's a bunch of plot lines going on. We're going to see where this goes. So if you guys are excited for more ReZero reactions, you guys seem to enjoy last episode, so you should subscribe, hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss a single episode going forward. Because we're in it for the long haul, baby. Let's begin in 3, 2, 1, go.
No.
What's wrong? What happened now? Gee, I wonder. Yeah, you died. Yeah, I don't know if it's a good idea to go back immediately. Maybe we should let it happen and survey. I don't know. Yeah, it is cool that we have her as like a ally now. Don't worry, just gonna go do something reckless. You know, a couple seasons ago that would have been like, okay, Subaru, but now I believe him a little bit more.
Intro.
Oh my god, an intro?
To this show? Are we gonna get it more than twice?
I don't know about that one.
I'm already digging it.
Oh shit. A dragon? It looks like we're gonna be in for some shit, Ben.
Yup. Just slightly.
Aw, man. Really nice animation. We're gonna have a lot more action than I thought we were. I thought this was gonna be a politics season, but I guess... Oh yeah, we gotta save the child.
Damn, he does it himself? That's fucked.
Don't... It's all good. Oh boy. Their eyes are already red. Oh god. Well, she's fun. Ah! Oh, there goes her fingers. Okay. Cool, we're having fun. Remember when I talked about hitting the ground running? Ah! Can our neck get broken already? Okay. Necessary?
She didn't clap, did she?
I didn't hear it. This is a good representation of panic and fear.
Yeah.
Glad to see that they haven't lost that touch. Damn, just laid her out. So, we really don't have a lot of time at all.
No.
Which is what I think I said last time. Yeah, what can't Reinhard do? It's important. Yeah, we know these things. Okay. God damn it. Okay, well, she didn't clap that time either, so how does she do it? There goes my theory.
It could just be looking at her.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I think it is.
Where do these guys get these powers? Great, we got a new character that we're just gonna hate the entire season. Oh! Shit, he's running on water. This guy.
Hey!
Oh god. So why is he resistant? The very same. Alright. Are they gonna... God damn! Is he gonna beat her and it's like she was a red herring, or is she really gonna... Something unexpected is gonna happen. Damn.
It's not gonna be this easy.
I don't know how, but it's not. Everyone's still enchanted. That's good. Right? Something's wrong. Will these people die, like in the first episode?
Yeah, probably.
Oh. Well. Nice! Just with his hand. Yeah. Well, that's all cool and good.
Punch her again.
We're just gonna end up taking out a bunch of emotions on these people. Okay, fucking what? She's just got like one trick. Oh yeah, it's necessary. We gotta figure something out. We've gathered a good amount of information about it. How come? Oh, okay. And how is she using her thing? I guess it must not be spirit related. Okay. It's my go-to spell. Which, you know, easier said than done. Emilia! They followed us. Huh. Yeah, come on, let her in on it.
わかる。でもそれでスバルが傷つくのに目をつむるのは絶対に嫌。スバルが戦う時、私も戦う。
That's what
ス
makes
バルが私を守ってくれるみたいに。
this pairing special.
私もスバルを。
魔女教はきっと君を狙ってくる。まず何より自分第一で行動してくれよ。
It's like the fact that this is just like the first
Based.
shoot first, ask questions later.
だけど思った以上だったから
Fucking
驚いて。
awesome.
みんなの目、正気じゃない。
Huh. Well, god damn it.
シャマクの準備は。
しくったのよ。これは邪法かしら。シャマクじゃ太刀打ちできないかしら。
That's what I was saying. Oh god. Well, this is different. That sounds like a you problem. What? Who's him? Who are we talking about? Alright, this is different. This is definitely more wrath. Husband? Betelgeuse is husband. Got it.
Yep.
Also, have you noticed that Sirius has the same eyes as Emilia? And also kind of silver hair? Which is seen as like a bad thing in this world, so maybe that's why she's covered in bandages. Alright. I love seeing Emilia fight because,
Yep. You don't see it much.
yeah, she's really strong. Whoa. Ooh. Yeah, we're flying. Yeah, and he's got his whip. I love her, like, girly grunts of fighting, I guess. Again, you have the same eye. Will you relax? Made me angry. Oh my god. Remember when I said her voice performance isn't as amazing as Betelgeuse? I take it back. Oh god. She's got Tina. Where'd she come from? Ugh. Oh god. Is Emilia okay? Ah, this fuck. This isn't a good thing. This is a worse thing. Alright. Now we fight. It's greed. Okay.
79th?
Alright, we got an ending too. Rivers of Blood. This sounds like Mythenroid. Yeah, this Mythenroid.
Yep.
It's a very stylish ending.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
It is great to be watching the show again.
Yeah. Alright, Ben. You were saying it's great to be watching this show again.
It is.
This show is really like... I feel like there's a really good argument for why like weekly series are so good. Because this show just... Every week it's just like a new... Oh, what the fuck is happening?
Yep.
I think it's one of my favorite shows to watch week to week. Like out of any anime. Like there are some animes where I'm like, I would have been fine just binging that. I would say that most of the anime that I've watched on this channel that I've been watching seasonally were pretty good week to week. Like My Hero Academia and Jujutsu Kaisen are probably also up there for week to week shows. But like, for example, I watched Hell's Paradise. That's a while ago now, but that's like, you can binge that one. You don't need to watch it week to week. I'm sure the novels are really good because you just get I'm sure you just get so much more description of Subaru's like thought process, but they really mastered turning it into a TV show with just like there's like an art to having like an episodic show and like the cliffhanger and stuff. This cliffhanger, I feel like not as crazy. The most of this episode is really about figuring out how to deal with the Sirius problem. And it felt like we just hit dead ends until we brought Emilia with us, and then we opened up a whole new set of problems.
Yeah. I'd say it's like, oh, cool, we're finally getting closer. More stuff has happened this time around. And
More
it's like,
stuff
oh,
happening is never good with this show. I mean, eventually it'll lead to us succeeding. But, yeah, so now we have 2 Archbishops. And I guess it was confirmed that Sirius is not a... I said sister in the first episode. Just because I always forget that when you marry someone, you can take their last name. I was immediately like, family member. But no. This is something I really noticed while I was editing the last episode. The thing about her eyes being the same as Emilia's. And her hair is not as, like, white silver. But it is still, like, gray, right?
Yeah.
I wonder if, like, it was, like, an attempt, to become more like the witch or something, which is why she wears the bandages. She, like, did something to her body to try and become more like that. I don't know if that's really plot relevant, but, like, these cult members and, like, it's almost like they, like, fetishize the witch, I mean, with, like, this Greek guy showing up and it's like, she will be my wife. And it's like, no, none of that. 79th wife. What do you think? All the other wives had silver hair? But this guy's gonna be a big issue. Because, again, he's been around for a while. It makes me wonder, how long have all these witch cultist members been around for? Because we
Probably
know...
a very long time.
Because we know he predates Betelgeuse, but, like, Betelgeuse was around when Emilia was a child, which we know was a long time ago. I love the immediate idea of, like, Reinhard can help, and then the immediate, like, shutting down of that idea. No, Reinhard's not going to help us this at least with this problem. I'm sure he's going to help us. It's interesting that, like, I feel like we've kind of talked about this. His presence just, like, sucks up all the, like, the spirit magic in the area. It's just because how he was, like, born, like, who he was born to, like, what gave him this, like, blessing, or, I mean, it could be a curse in some ways. But I guess that's what he uses to, like, charge his blade to, like, do, like, his Excalibur! That's a different anime, but you know what I mean. He's an interesting character. So, since we saw an opening and an ending this episode, we know that, like, there are going to be certain characters that are going to... I don't want to analyze the opening too closely, as to not, like, spoil anything for myself.
I would say that's why I don't overly pay attention to the visuals in the opening.
But there were a couple of things that you just, like, can't avoid looking at that. First of all, there seems to be the constant imagery of, like, all the water in this place turning to blood, which I'm like, is that just, like, showing how, like, bloody of a battle this could be? Like, it almost feels like what's about to happen in this place is like a war, Like, more like a war than anything that we've seen before this. We saw that gluttony is gonna show up as well, and it also seems like there's, like, new members of the cult that we haven't seen before besides Sirius. So it just feels like a lot of, I don't know, with, like, certain shows, you can see, like, oh, I could see this show ending in, like, this amount of time. ReZero is a show that I think could go on for actually ever.
Yeah.
If we are gonna start, like, killing off more of the Witches Cult members, then those kind of feel like the main bad guys as of right now. So that feels like we are getting closer to the end if we're going up against a lot of them in this arc, Although I don't know what closer to the end means, but... Because I think the novels are still being written, so I'm like, well, the novels are, like, pretty far ahead of this, so I don't know. Any ReZero fans want to inform me, like, at what point in the novels this is versus how much has been written afterwards? That would give me a better idea, maybe, of, like, where this arc is going. Which maybe you don't want to do, but... There's also a fucking dragon in the opening, Ben. I'm excited. It looks like Garfield was going up against that. Who, I think his arc intrigued me the most from the last episode, you know? Because he was worried about, obviously there's the stuff with his mom, but he was also like feeling down that he's not the strongest. He's not as strong as Reinhard. But there's also seems to be things that Reinhard can't do, like we saw in this episode. He can't really defeat Sirius without putting a lot of lives at risk. So what do you think about those, about the death scenes that we got? That's kind of a big feature of this show. It's just like, we're like, wow, that was really painful to watch. I feel like the hanging with the chain was really, that, I'm like, oh, okay, we're back, baby.
Yep.
That was a rough one to watch. It sucks that you can't, like, you have to, like, break her charm in order to actually kill her, or else she'll just take a bunch of people with her.
Yeah.
I think that's another reason why this show is so fascinating to watch, because everything's a puzzle. Like, I feel like most plots don't function like that. Or there's this video series in which someone, like, gets themselves into really weird softlock situations in Pokemon games, but there's always, like, one very specific solution. And that's what this feels like, is that we're, like, softlocked, but not actually. There is a way out. We just need to find it. And that kind of, like, puzzleness of this show is so good. So yeah, I can't wait to see where this is going. We already got a lot of action this episode. We got to see Emilia fighting more. I love the, like, ice weapons that she's creating. That's kind of new. If you guys enjoyed our reaction to this episode, you can let us know by leaving a like, and you can subscribe. Hit that bell for a notification so you don't miss the next episode. And feel free to leave a comment. You know, and now that we seem to be getting into the action portion, how excited are you for this arc, for any of the people who have read it before? All that being said, I hope that I can make your day better, and I hope that you continue to have good days. Till next time, take it easy, everyone.
Have a good one.
That outro's, like, take it easy is hard to say after this show.
Yeah, that's so true.